So the next Assassin's Creed is taking a different direction from Ubisoft's recent big RPGs. It's called Assassin's Creed Hexe, and it moves away from its huge open world towards a more of a tighter, more focused adventure. Instead of endless roaming, Hexe offers a mostly linear journey with some of the smaller areas to explore, similar to the first Assassin's Creed games. Hexe is said to be in 16th century Holy Roman Empire during the witch hunts, and you'll be playing as an Elsa, who has supernatural powers. Now, in true Assassin's Creed style, her abilities come from the Piece of Eden, at least that's the way we can think about how it was explained, which explains of course its terms of its use of the magic. This lets the developers add powers like possession without breaking the series' lore too much. This game was first mentioned last year and was planned to be sometime coming out in 2026. Now, after Assassin's Creed Shadows was delayed into 2025, Hexe perhaps was moved to 2027 instead. Like Shadows, Hexe will get about 1, maybe 2 years of extra content after launch. Even so, its core design is more linear than more of the recent titles. Now, in earlier gameplay clips from the leaks that we've seen shows that Elsa running through the dark, cobblestone streets while being chased by the 16th century soldiers. And there's one scene she casts a spell to possess a cat. You then control that cat to knock over a glass bottle, breaking it and drawing the guards away. This cat possession mechanic suggests flexible stealth where you can use magic instead of just swords and hiding. Hexe also looks to bring back a fear system, similar to the Jack the Reaper DLC in the Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Back then, fear added real tension to the encounter, but Ubisoft barely used it ever again. In a witch hunt setting, a fear mechanic could shine. You might scare off witch hunters or frighten townspeople to sneak past. Mixing fear, magic and stealth would add a fresh layer to an Assassin's Creed gameplay. Now, Ubisoft Montreal is leading the development, and I believe Darby McDevitt is the one that's writing the story. Montreal is known for darker, more serious Assassin's Creed entries, and many fans consider their work the high point of the series. And McDevitt's writing in Valhalla stood out for its strong character and drama. Now, his talent seems perfect for a story about fear, superstition, and witch trials. A more linear design could actually be a good thing. After years of massive RPGs, players face fatigue. Too many systems, too many quests, and too many hours. A shorter, tighter adventure could feel like a breath of fresh air. Now imagine levels built for precise stealth and strong storytelling, not huge zones where story gets lost. Choosing 16th century Germany is quite a bold move. Ubisoft has explored popular settings like ancient Greece and feudal Japan, but rarely in Holy Roman Empire witch hunts. This period offers kind of a dark forests, candlelit villages, and superstitious mobs, perfect for the gothic stealth game. It's a less common era that makes the world feel quite unique. And Hexe powers reminds me perhaps some ways of Dishonored, one of the best stealth games ever. Now, in Dishonored you possess rats, blink around and use powers to distract or avoid guards, and if Assassin's Creed Hexe blends that style with its trademark parkour and store play, it could be very compelling. Imagine turning into a rat to slip through bars, then returning to a form, perhaps maybe some sort of a silent takedown as an example. Ubisoft's recent stealth-focused games, Mirage and Shadows, shows that they have balanced magic-favored abilities with smart level design. Mirage gave us some sort of a teleportation skill, while Shadows used light and shadow to shape the stealth. Both games deliver tense, varied encounters. With Hexe, they're combining supernatural tools and handcrafted levels in the witch hunt world. Now, post-launch support for a linear game raises questions. 1 year content plan is odd, with linear games usually offer less replay value. That suggests Ubisoft might lean on microtransactions selling costumes, weapons, or magic items. Creating a full $30, €30 DLC is expensive, but selling a few $5 to $10 cosmetic packs is cheaper, and of course it will be more profitable this way anyway. Still, if Ubisoft uses the post-launch period to add real story missions, side tales about accused witches, or secret alchemy cults, it could deepen Hexe's world without feeling purely transactional. Good expansions could revisit key characters under new magical threats or open hidden regions to explore. Now, overall, Assassin's Creed Hexe is the franchise's boldest experiment in years, at least so far that I've heard of. It drops the everything for everyone over open world in a favor of more of a curated atmospheric journey. It explores a new historical era, adds supernatural stealth, and brings back the team behind the series' most respected entries. Now, for the stealth fans who want a tight, story-driven experience with magical tricks, Hexe might just be exactly what they're looking for. Now, this won't change Ubisoft's overall plan. Big RPGs will still dominate their lineup, but by offering distinct linear game, they'll show that they understand different players want different things. Shadows is more of an RPG fan craving depth and scale. Hexe is for more of a stealth purist wanting concise, crafted missions. Splitting their audience this way makes more sense than focusing one huge game on everyone. Of course, we can definitely expect more news in 2027 when presumably the game will be coming out. Probably in maybe late of 2026, we'll finally see the real gameplay reveal, and until then, Hexe sits at the top of my wish list at least. We'll still have to wait and see how Black Flag Remake is gonna perform and when that even also comes out. I'm still looking forward to these two titles nevertheless. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, have a wonderful day again.